welcome to the first vlog for this competitive season. For those that are watching this, since it's the first video, you probably already know who I am. In case you found the video through some other means besides my Facebook or something like that, just kind of introduce myself. My name's Andrew. I've been competitively competing in bodybuilding since 2011. First show, did a lot of stuff wrong, learned quite a bit since then. Worked with Eric Helms of 3D Muscle Journey for quite a bit of time since my 2012 competitive season. Since then, obviously under the guidance of him, learned a lot, plus in the meantime learned a lot from other people as well. The goal of this series is to not only outline my prep, but also be informative for you guys. I want to give physique updates. I want to give kind of a look into how I structure my training, how I structure my diet, cardio, pretty much everything. Anything I do, there's some sort of, obviously, reason behind it, and I'll kind of get into that reasoning, that rationale, kind of as I go along. To kind of give you an idea of where I look when I normally compete, I'm going to post some pictures in this video of my 2014 season. In that season, I won my DFAC Pro card. That was probably the highlight of the season. I think my best condition was brought in the INBF Hercules, which I'll definitely have some pictures of that. My main goal this season is to beat that guy. That's placing is secondary because you can't control that. Depends who shows up. As long as I put in my best effort and come in better condition than I did last time, bigger, leaner, that's the goal. If that happens, then I've succeeded. Now that you guys saw what I looked in 2014, let's take a look at what my physique is currently looking at. As of this morning, I weighed in at 210.8. Now, how I'm going to structure my prep going forward. My first show is actually April 8th of 2017. I believe it's INBF show or OCB, I forget, Mike Halsey is the promoter, April 8th. Now, some of you might be thinking that's quite a long time away, and it is. I've found, and other people can relate as well, the longer you give yourself time to actually diet down, the easier it is to actually diet down to that body fat percentage. You don't have to bring calories as low, you don't have to do as much cardio, because I've been on that side. It sucks. So we're going to try to avoid that. The other thing is I want to try to incorporate diet breaks during that time frame. So to start, what I'm doing is 60 grams of fat, 300 grams of carbs, and 235 protein. That's 6 days a week. 1 day a week I have a high day. It's just a refeed. I bring calories back to maintenance. Fat stays the same at 60. Protein stays the same at 235. And I bring carbs to 425. I'm going to try to keep that the same day every week, probably Saturday, because that's going to be before my heaviest training day on Sunday, which is going to be in the morning. So it has kind of a positive impact on performance as well. For the first 8 weeks, I'm aiming for a pound per week. Right now I'm 210.8. Actually, sorry, not for the first 8 weeks, for the first 10 weeks. For the first 10 weeks, pound per week, that's under 0.5% of my body fat or body weight. Very doable. 1 refeed per week, which I just mentioned. After that, we're going to take a 2-week diet break. That's just to kind of give myself a mental break, as well as some of the metabolic adaptations that come along with dieting kind of offset that a little bit. So 2 weeks at maintenance, reduce calories, or reduce cardio, increase calories. Then I'm going to go on another 8-week block of dieting where I introduce another refeed day. And that's going to be, so 2 refeeds a week. So weight loss might be a little bit slower, but that's okay because I'm going to be a little bit leaner at that point. Macros are going to be adjusted just along the way, just to make sure I'm on pace to actually meet those goals by the beginning of November. Plan is to be around 200 pounds. The plan is then to maintain for a short period, so think a long diet break. It's the holidays, so that'll allow me to kind of enjoy the holidays a little bit while still staying on track. And then really the digging phase would be after the holidays, starting January 1st. So now that we got my plan out of the way, I'd want to go over just kind of some of the goals of this channel, what you guys can expect. Is, again, I'm going to try to kind of document my journey through my contest prep. At the same time, try to be informative as possible. I mean, training footage and just regular vlogging is great, but I want you guys to actually get something out of it as well. Some training footage. I'm just finishing up an 8-week block now, so as I get towards starting my next block, I'll kind of get a little bit more training footage for you guys, kind of go over the rationale behind that. I've also dealt with some injuries over the past year or so too, so you'll kind of see how I structure to kind of work around that. Maybe I'll include a day of eating, mobility stuff, and of course if you guys have any requests, questions, stuff like that, just put it in the comments and I'll be sure to cover it in a video, or actually just answer it if it's something simple to answer in text as well. So if you like the video, if you want to see more of this content, let me know what you like about it, what you'd like to see in the future. Subscribe so you're updated on the latest content, and thanks for tuning in.